Hi guys, have you ever wondered how is it to study at Hult International Business School? If yes, stay tuned. What's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Chat and Sweat. My today's guest is Martina Zvolenská.
Hello guys.
And today we're going to talk about Hult International Business School. So I would like to know, Martina, how did you find out about Hult?
So it's an interesting story because it all started 2 years ago. And basically I was super bored one night and I was just browsing all the websites about like studies abroad and stuff like that. And somehow I requested a brochure from Hult,
Okay.
which I don't even remember. And then after a couple of days they called me and they were like, okay, like your profile is really interesting, like are you interested in one of our MIB programs? And I said yes, and that's how I found out about
Cool,
Hult.
so maybe a fate.
Yeah, maybe.
But I guess in order to get to Hult, it requires like a lot of effort. So how did you get accepted?
Okay, so it started with a couple of meetings. So I had a few meetings in Bratislava, in Budapest, and then in London to find out more about Hult.
Okay.
And after that, I had a couple of Skype interviews. And it was really surprising for me because I was expecting like to go through a lot of tests and like complicated interviews and stuff like that. So what they are looking for is like if you are open-minded, your international experience, what's your purpose in life, what's your vision, if you want to become an entrepreneur, if your family is involved in business. So I kind of went through the whole process, then I got 2 weeks to decide, and yeah,
So
that's how I got it.
were you able to answer all those questions before these interviews, or Hult help you to answer those questions?
Well, they kind of navigate the interview the way that you are more open to talk about your challenges, your vision in life. They ask you like really difficult questions,
Okay.
like more psychological questions, so you need to think a lot.
Can you tell us any question they asked you?
Well, I think that the first question they asked me was,
How are you?
how am I? And then what was my biggest challenge?
Okay.
And where in the business experience I implemented something what I really believe in.
And as you may know, Chat and Sweat is not only about the interview itself, but it's also about the activities with my guests. And Martina picked for today.
I picked hanging out at Pier 39.
Yes. So let's see what Martina is going to show us. Cool. And why did you decide for Hult? Why Hult?
Why Hult? That's a good question. Hult is totally different. Like it's totally different from the other business schools.
Okay.
Because here at Hult, you learn more than the business school, and you get more than the business degree. Meaning that you learn about the world, you learn about future, you learn about yourself, and basically in a classroom you have a chance to meet the whole world. Because every student is from a different country. Yeah. So, and it really makes the international experience even more interesting. Like when everyone has a different background, everyone is from the different culture. Like it's very interesting. And also our professors, they have worldwide impact, and it's interesting just to see them and talk to people who are like one of the most influential people in the world, who lead like the different industries towards a better future. So.
Okay. How about Hult parties?
House parties.
Was that something like a decision maker?
Decision maker. I mean, like we work hard, we study hard, but
Okay.
we also party hard. So.
Cool. But Martina, you are almost half in your studies. Would you say is it worth it?
I would definitely say it's worth it.
Definitely.
It's definitely worth all the effort, money, and the hard work I put in. I would say that it's the best decision I've made so far.
And what would you say, what do you like the most about Hult, about this university?
Hult is a challenging journey. You learn to fail, you learn to pivot, you learn how to become a leader with a positive influence. Especially they train you to succeed and stay humble, and also celebrate small victories, but always reach for the best.
Cool.
I would also say that they teach you how to live with passion and purpose in your professional life, but also in your personal life.
And was there something what surprised you?
There was definitely one thing that surprised me at the beginning, because coming to a business school, I expected to grow in my business skills, but I would say that I've grown as an individual as well. The first class we took during the immersion was leadership, and the first thing they said was, guys, find your passion and prepare to fail.
But we were talking before this interview, and you told me you are going to Dubai in the next weeks or something?
That's correct. I think that Hult is the only business school which has international rotation program.
Mm-hmm.
So students at Hult can study up to 3 cities in a year. So we can rotate between San Francisco, New York, Boston, Shanghai, Dubai, and London to really get an international experience.
Why Dubai?
Why Dubai? Well, this is my 5th time in US, so I want to get a really different experience. And I've chosen Dubai because I've already been there for the holidays with my family, and I kind of love the place.
Oh, okay.
And now I just want to see how business works there.
You just want to hang out at the beach.
Yeah, I just want to hang out at the beach, yeah.
Okay, so now you are in San Francisco, then you fly to Dubai. What's next? What are our next plans?
So my future is still very unclear,
Okay.
because everything is changing. But after Dubai, I'll be in New York for a couple of weeks, because I'm really passionate about social entrepreneurship. And I'm launching our own company with my team in New York.
Oh, congratulations.
I can't say more, but I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm really excited, but I really want to come back to Slovakia because I love my country. I see the big opportunity there. I see a big potential in Slovakia, and that's my dream, to come back home and be a part of the change.
So Martina, thank you so much for coming here. I wish you luck with all your projects and your future plans.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It was my first vlog interview, maybe the last one. But I wish you good luck with your vlog as well.
Thank you.
Chat and sweat.
Thank you. And so if you want to see more interviews, please subscribe and see you next time.